Hey, welcome back, everybody. Wyatt Hurts here with a little more Splinter Cell Blacklist. That's right, episode 17 from the PC version of the game, Ultra Settings, and I'm happy to announce that there's now a high-quality option for you guys to access on my videos here, starting with this one and for all future content, except for a couple videos from a new series that I are for a new series. The very first two videos of a new series I'll be kicking off here shortly on the channel that I already have uploaded to YouTube that are private right now. I'm waiting to start that series until I finish this Sleeping Dogs bonus episode that I've been working on for far too long, and that has turned into far too long of a video. Basically, the new series will be announced at the end of the Sleeping Dogs bonus video. Those first two videos will still only be coming in at about the same quality as we're getting right now. But I'm going to take a few minutes here and really explain to you guys this new option that's going to be available for you guys to view my videos at a higher quality. Because it's been something that's been on my mind for a while. I've been, what happens is I got this new PC in here. I'm playing the games at 1080p, playing it on ultra settings, capturing it at those settings and at that resolution, rendering it out and at 1080p at about a 15 megabyte per second bit rate, which is the important thing to note here, guys, is that bit rate, that 15 megabyte per second bit rate. And then I would watch the video, check it on my media player here on my PC, and it would be of good quality, a good, crisp, clean quality, and worthy, it would reach that standard that I'm striving for. Then I would take that same video, I would upload it to YouTube, and I'd be getting blur and distortion at times, depending on how graphically intense the scene was, and of course how much light was on the scene and how much detail needed to be rendered within that light. Oh, it's just, and any fast movements, quick turns or anything like that with the mouse or the camera, it was causing distortion, pockets of distortion and blur and just washed out detail or muddled together detail, and it's been on my mind. I've been trying to figure out what's causing it, and I've been trying to figure out how to fix it, and I've finally done that. So it's a big hurdle overcome here, and it's a good sign of things to come as I move forward on this channel that I've finally sorted this out. I'm going to explain to you guys, I'm going to try and do it as quickly as possible. I'm going to explain to you guys what was causing it, how I fixed it, and what you guys need to do to take advantage of it. Basically, that video that I spoke of, that 1080p 15 megabyte per second bit rate video that I would upload to YouTube would take that video and it would, decode it and then stream it back out, still at the 1080p if that was selected, but it would stream out the 1080p version at roughly 6, but at a range somewhere between 6 and 10 megabytes per second of a bit rate, or of the data stream, right? Which is basically cutting my bit rate in half. That is, and it doesn't just happen to me, it happens to everybody that tries to do high quality gaming content on YouTube. It happens to us all. But I finally discovered a workaround, and really cutting that bit rate in half is what's causing the distortion, the blur, the loss in quality, the degradation in the video that occurs when there's a lot of action on screen or fast movements or a lot of detail that needs to be rendered. Well, not rendered, but displayed on screen. So what was the final workaround? Well, basically I found out that when I render my videos out, if I upscale them to a higher resolution than that standard 1080p and maintain my 15 megabyte per second bit rate, when I take that video with the higher resolution and upload it to YouTube, basically what YouTube does, the programming, the algorithms, whatever decides what kind of bit rate it's going to be given, it looks at it and it says, it decodes the video and it says, well, listen, this video is of a higher resolution than even the standard 1080p. Well, we're going to have to put a higher data stream on this. So what it's doing now is it's taking that higher resolution video, when you try to access the higher resolution video version of the video at its maximum resolution, then the video streams to you at roughly 13 to 15 megabytes per second. which is much closer to the original rendered bit rate, which in turn maintains the visual and integrity of the video, maintains the quality of the video, and I'm very pleased with that. After running a few tests on some videos from the new series that I will be launching soon, it seems to work. So I'm quite pleased with that. I'm going to tell you guys next how to access that higher quality video. Go in to your player options where you choose the resolution, where you'll see the 360p, you'll see the 480p, the 720, and the 1080. You can still watch the video at all those resolutions. You'll still, even at the 1080, you'll still get the lower quality version where you get moments of blur and distortion, but you will see a new option above the 1080 that says original. That stands for original resolution, the one that I rendered the video at, the resolution that I uploaded it to YouTube at, right? So if you decide to watch it at the original resolution, you will get it at a higher resolution than 1080p, but more importantly, you will get a data stream of that video at 13 to 15 megabytes per second, which is much, like I said, much closer to the original render bit rate. There is a bit of a downside. Not all of you will be able to take advantage of that because it's going to be streaming to you at somewhere around 15 megabytes per second. It would be ideal that you have at least a 15 megabyte per second download speed on your internet connection to be able to watch the video fluidly, continuously, without any pauses and breaks for buffering. 20 to 25 megabytes per second, and anything higher than that would be ideal. 15 is about on the line, and anything lower than that, of course, at 10 megabytes per second or lower, I would certainly say you should probably I would recommend that you stick with a 720 or 1080p version of the video. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna end that there. I'm gonna stop rambling on. I'm real excited though. It was like I said, this has been a pain in my ass to try and figure this out, and I finally did. And so for future content coming out here on the channel, we're gonna have that high quality option available for at least some of you guys, and hopefully most of you guys to take advantage of. Now, I'm not going to do much of a rundown. I'm not going to do any rundown here because I've wasted so much time talking as it is. If you don't know what's going on, well, that's your damn problem. You should be following the series and go and check the last couple videos before we move on. Now, we did get a new Blacklist mission opened up at the end of last episode, the Abandoned Mill. I'm going to avoid that, though. I'm going to make a move here on Grim, do one of her 4th echelon super stealthy ghost missions, and get that going.
The intel you dug up from Nuri has promise, but it's taking a lot of sifting.
That mean it's gold?
It's hard to say until we have confirmation.
So I did grab a plane upgrade between episodes. It was, I think, in the command and control, I think that's what it's called, center of part of the upgrades. It's the first one of 2. The upgrade allows me to the upgrade reveals the dead drop locations on my radar/minimap.
Any follow-up on that last op?
A lead. Sometimes you figure out what you need by what's not there.
The last ops he's referring to is, of course, the sea fort that we infiltrated not long ago. Planning those traces, you know.
I may not have scooped their contents, but I did get their location.
Means I need to pay someone a visit. Where?
Just inside the Chechen border. It's a security outpost. The
Chechnya!
Coordinates now.
Good lord, woman. Send me to Chechnya.
We better be too.
This better be worth it. Of course, I knew where we were going, but you know, for dramatic effect, I thought that sounded good. And in fact, I have been in here. I've done this mission, and foolishly, I grabbed both the dead drop and the laptop. But I will, and they won't be there this time. But I will show you guys where I found them. Basically, what Grim was talking about there was we planted the traces on that offshore data hub, and she collected a bunch of intel from there, but realized there were some key documents missing. She found out that they are in Chechnya at this, you know, security outpost or something, and we're going in there to recover the hard copies of those files. I'm going to do a quick look at the kit because I did do a little bit of upgrading. We'll take a look at the gadgets first. Really just the standard ghost loadout for gadgets, the sticky noisemaker, sticky camera, and smoke grenade, which is always there. Rounding them out are the tri-rotor and the proximity shocker mines. Hopefully I won't have to use any of it though, because I'm looking to just leave the guards undisturbed if I can. Go into the goggles. This is an upgrade I made here. Went down to the high frequency ones, purchased them. It increases my sonar pulse frequency, which basically just means it pulses more often, which it makes it easier to track targets. And the alternate weapon this time, the VSS sniper rifle, silenced sniper rifle. Probably won't use it at all this mission. I finally got around to grabbing the 5.7 USG and outfitting it outfitting it with a laser sight to start things off, so we'll see how that looks. The match grade ammo's in there for a big boost to accuracy, and the accurized barrel is also in there for a little boost to accuracy. The op suit is really just a mixed match of different gear. There's the tack mesh pants. I think it's one of the 4th echelon torsos, the nanofiber boots, and I think another 4th echelon set of gloves. The special weapon is still just my crossbow that has all the bells and whistles attached, all the gadgets on it. So let's just get going. Let's get going to Chechnya here. This is a tough little mission for stealth. Broad daylight, cramped quarters at times, and some tough opposition, some tricky patrols, and some brutes in there, you know, that are just looking to spoil your fun. Yes.
You get to narrow it down from there.
Alright, so moving in here.
I'm on my way.
Now, there's a couple of ways to get into A. You can see we can cut through the parking lot and access a window. There are some cameras around the building that you need to watch out for. However, the opposition appears to be quite thick over there right now, so I'm not going to bother with that entry point, and I'm going to try and circle around this way. Oh, that was a close one. I thought he was going to turn around just as I started my run. Now, looking here, you can see, if we look over here, there is a ladder. We're going to try and get on that as quickly as possible. Across this steel grating up here. And get ourselves across the road, take the high ground. And then drop down in here and try and access this window, if we can. We'll crank on the sonar goggles here for a second. And guys, now that high quality video option is available for you guys to access on my channel, you will probably see me using the vision modes that much more in future episodes. I was hesitant to do so in the past because I knew it was causing blur and distortion of the video, you know, lowering the overall video quality. So with that solved, I'm going to be using it that much more often. We won't have to play in the shadows quite so much anymore, you know. Now, in this building, there's no opposition to speak of. There is a guy that has a tendency to run patrols in and out of the building, just in and out of the front door. Really, your main concern here is making sure that you don't get spotted through the windows like I almost did right there. Now, moving in here, like I said, no opposition to worry about, so you're kind of just free and clear to go and examine this filing cabinet, looking for the file. It takes Sam about 6 or 7 seconds, I'd say, to find it and get it scanned. And once that's done, then just a quick escape up into this crawl space here in the ceiling.
You've got 2 to go.
Now, up here is where I found the dead drop, so for any of you guys that are possibly looking for it, playing the game yourselves, or possibly missed it on your first playthrough, it's not too hard to find, but I mean, that's where it is. That's where I picked it up. Now, again, no opposition coming out the backside of this building. You do hear the camera swiveling back and forth, but it's kind of out of the way. It's just guarding this back alleyway. One thing to watch out for, crank on your sonar goggles right here. A bit of a minefield, quite the set of obstacles, but with the sonar goggles on and just being aware of them, they're not really that hard to get through. You just don't want to go running all willy-nilly through here. You know what I'm saying? You lose a limb. You lose a limb. Now, down here, I find this the hardest part of the map. This is such a pain in the ass to try and get through.
No wonder you want me to check this out.
We've got the bandana boy. Hopefully he gets distracted here. And of course, Brutus. Brutus is backing his ass up. I think I'm gonna just take out Bandana Boy altogether. Down you go, son. I don't want to be messing with you. And we'll dish the body right out of here, right out of the area here shortly. Once Brutus goes on his way. And that's not all the opposition. We do have to. The file we're looking for is in the back of this truck. And the only way to get into it is through the hatch or the door in the back, which is left open. Of course, it's not that easy. I really did. Taking out Bandana Boy is going to make the job a little bit easier, but it's still kind of tough, you know. Looking off in the distance, like I said, we have Brutus running a serious patrol here. We have Sniper Boy off in the distance, scoping out the grounds, and this guy right here You know, he's just posted up in the back of this truck, which makes getting in here that much more difficult. But it looks like I've done it. It looks like I've done it. Beautiful. And no time wasted. You know, no time wasted there. Now getting out is another story altogether. Another story altogether.
One more and we can get you out of there.
Because Brutus is going to go, you know, circling around here now. God damn. Now, of course, what I want to do here, because I don't want to have to take out the second guy there in the car or in the back of the truck. I want to get Brutus's attention. I want to bring him over here so he's looking this way. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get out the back of this truck and circle around the front of it, you know. As long as the sniper is occupied. There we go. Now, going back around the front of the car. Oh, well, there goes my bonus, I would imagine. Would imagine that's done. Would imagine that the guards are about to get real startled after that. Maybe not, though. I could be okay. Circling around here is a pretty good route. You know, if you're going to leave the guy that's posted up in that truck standing, then you're going to probably want to come around this way. We'll just do a quick look. Looks like Brutus is blind over there. I could be wrong, though. We're going to find out here soon enough. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good to move. Alright, so pretty smooth so far. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I'm going to leave that ladder alone and maybe access the ground level. No, you know what? I'm not going to mess. It's just a bunch of Brutuses in here and, of course, the sniper up on the rooftop. What I am going to do is I'm going to get up higher here. I'm going to tippy-toe past Sniper Boy. Oh, beautiful. Like a pro. Like something out of a movie, kids. Yes. Something out of a movie. And now I'm going to... You know what? I'm going to show you guys how to get the best route to get to the laptop. Alright, so in this window, out that window, you'll see the camera out here, so keep an eye out for that. Don't want to have a brain fart moment here and get yourself spotted. Not a great time for it. I'll do a quick look through the walls here. Now, you can see the lasers are pretty intense here. We do have door access over there, but I think this is probably the best way to get in here. The laptop sits right on that desk, and of course, there's the switch to shut off the lasers. So that's, well, that clears that up for you guys. And now just the one objective left, and of course our high-value target, who we'll be getting to in time. And again, to avoid the kind of the traffic areas, you can see we've got a Brutus right out there. And as long as they're still, you know, not alerted or all spooked and stuff, we've got good access, probably safe passage through these side rooms while he patrols out there. Now it's just a matter of getting through these laser beams. I think I maybe stand on the wrong side. I mean, it'll eventually come around this way, but I probably would have been better over by those lockers over there. Anyway, we'll cut through there now. And we'll be good to just make this pass here. There we go. And we'll shut the lasers down. I'd hate to bugger the mission at this point, you know, just by stepping up, crossing one just by accident.
Come find it. Go through the papers now.
Okay, so there we go. Third and final objective complete.
All right, we're done here. Get back to the pickup zone and let's get you out of there.
I want to keep an eye out for Brutus.
Just do it before something else goes off.
Close that up. Head back out the window. Just the high-value target left, and of course our extraction. You know, we need to get back to the kind of the entry point of the mission. Now getting through this gate. Just gotta commit to it, you know. Just have to commit to it and make the move. Watch the windows there. I'm not sure. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! God damn! I have to get a sticky cam up. And there's our high-value target. He obviously had a good bead on that gate. That was real close. I was nearly busted right then and there. That would have just been a goddamn shame, since he's really all I have left to do. Skirt across there, Sammy boy. There's a little cave over here that we can access. And it presents a good pathway for kind of coming up behind this guy right here. And in fact, you know what? I may put my sleeping gas to use. That is what I'm going to do. Down you go, son. Now it's just a matter of tying him up. Unfortunately, I didn't realize the camera was right there. God damn.
I didn't see anything. Must be a problem with the camera.
Okay, now just hopping over the fence here. Pretty quick. Oh, mines, of course. Watch out for them. God damn, that would have been a mission spoiler, eh? Look at that crap. Let's pull out the sticky noisemakers, or the noisemakers on the crossbow. Try and get them turned around. I don't want anything to deal with over here. As I make my descent. And there we go. Now it's a pretty clean, a pretty smooth, pretty easy run to safety at this point. Just need to watch your lines of sight on those guards. And there we go. Extraction. Mission complete. Not too bad. Good times, good times.
Roger that. I'll see you
Episode
back on
probably running a little bit longer than I wanted, but you know what? I had to get that in at the start. I wanted you guys to be aware. Hopefully you watched it in the original at the original resolution, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you noticed the quality difference, and hopefully it was maintained. The quality of the video was maintained. Anyway, we did get our ghost panther score, our ghost, what the hell is it? Ghost master score. Anyway, let's skip the rest of it. Pulled in 219,616 bucks for that up. So that was quite good, and we're one step closer to getting the gear that Grim provides us. Anyway, guys, I need to wrap this. So, guys, thanks for checking out. Thanks for tuning in and stopping by and watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll leave a like. I hope you'll leave a comment. I hope you liked the good news I gave at the start of this video. And until next time, all remember, why it hurts. Later.